It's going to be a Monday night game for us today. Probably the best Monday night football game of the week because in the NFL we got the Steelers versus the Dolphins. It's going to be El Camino versus Cleveland to make up the game for the fires that earlier happened. They're in Santa Clara Mountains near Six Flags Magic Mountain, and it kind of carried the smoke near here with a westward wind, and the game here had to be canceled, but it's now played. Now, it looks like El Camino is going to be receiving the ball. Cleveland's going to kick it, and this is going to be a major game for both teams here. El Camino 3-4 needs to get back to 500, and Cleveland wants to get home field in the playoffs, and getting a win tonight can pretty much secure that.
Robert's grabbing coach's stuff.
Now I got my hat on. Now we're ready for kickoff for tonight.
Robert's not out here. He had to get Coach Adams.
Who's kicking?
Cleveland's kicking on the left side. Now we have number 8, Kareem Muhammad, kicking the ball for us today as a running back and safety. Now El Camino really wants to get a good start early today. Big thing for them today is that they really cannot do early fumbles, no early bad turnovers. They got to play clean football, and especially tonight in probably a low-scoring game, you got to win the field position battle. Now here we go. The kick from Cleveland to start off the game is up. Monaco fielding at about the 10-yard line. Has a hole, taking it, and brings it down to about the 30-yard line. Actually, probably the 20. A little hard to see the yard markers from here. You know what? Scratch that. Make that the 25-yard line to start off this game. So right in between where I thought it would be and where it actually was. Now here we go. It's going to be Mafia Bajan coming out tonight. New receivers are starting to come out. Jason Labra had a touchdown last week. Number 16 on your screen. We got Tyrese Connor. And we have KJ Lattimore at halfback, looking like a Connor formation again. Hand off to Tyrese Connor, takes the right side. Has a hole, takes it. Gets a couple there. Probably will get to the 27 or 28-yard line. El Camino very reliant on their running game. Also, that means that they need to be very, very disciplined at blocking. You can't do any type of holding because then that brings you back 10 yards and really affects your running game when you have to pass the ball. There you go, Bajan again. Connor formation. You got a duo right there with Jason Labra and Jacob Monaco. Let's see if they'll utilize that. Connor moving left. Go KJ Lattimore up the middle. Fumbles the ball. It is going to be a fight for the ball. Looks like El Camino got it. But that's what I was talking about earlier. El Camino always getting a turnover in the first possession. Almost had one right there. Saved right there by, looks like, number 65. Actually, scratch that. That will be by 58. Daniel Zukar with that. A little hard to see the numbers. There's a little bit of a dust buster over there. Now here we go. It's going to be again. It's going to be Connor formation. Labra, Monaco lined up, wing together. Let's see if they'll utilize that right now. Connor motioning left. Play action fake. Looking over and dropped.
Yeah, he dropped it.
By McCabe Barber.
He just got straight burnt.
Clearly burnt the corner there. You really got to break that right there. And that's what happens when you have Bryce Smets hurt. Bryce Smets last week got broken collarbone. His Instagram photo had his collarbone completely snapped, not on one side, but both sides. Purely, it looked like both sides of the collarbone were broken, and just a one little, it was like split into thirds, his collarbone. It was a very horrific injury last week, and that will definitely affect our passing game. Rhea on the kick. There will be a penalty before the snap. And it's going to be, it looks like an offsides on Cleveland. And it is. Now here we go. Rhea's going to have a second shot on the kick. Really got to be a good snap tonight because it's going to be a slow-scoring game. You got to get good field position battle. Good kick by Reyes. Going to bounce. And it looks like it's going to be an El Camino bounce. And it's going to be at the 37-yard line of Cleveland. So now let's see what Cleveland can do. El Camino defense is going to be what decides this game for El Camino because it looks like it's going to be a low-scoring game. I said it earlier. Still saying it now. Maybe El Camino can get manufactured. Maybe 17 points. That's my high for tonight. Defense has to hold Cleveland under 17 tonight. Now watch out for Kane Nwobi out there. Very good middle linebacker. Also, Sam Bruce looking like he might be coming in from the outside for a blitz. Here we go. It's going to be a handoff. And tackled by Jamil Thomas. Run right there was by number 8, Kareem Muhammad. 6'1" senior. Now let's see what Cleveland will do. Clearly trying to pound the rock early. It's going to be a toss play again to Muhammad. Has a hole, breaks it, and he's off. At the 30, at the 20, at the 10, and that will be a Cleveland touchdown. I forgot to change the quarter for you guys. That's on me. But that will be a touchdown for Cleveland right off the bat.
He looking way hungry. I haven't seen him run that angry through the hole.
Just got right through the hole right there. They made a burst right there. Looked like kind of like a Leonard Fournette run. Broke one hole and then he was off.
Yeah.
Now that's not what you went for El Camino. Now going for 2 is Cleveland.
Yeah. It should be. That should win. Their D-tackle.
Now El Camino clearly missing out on their solo tackle. You really can't let that happen. Especially when you give up a hole like that at the line. You have to make your tackles when you have that one-on-one right there. But Muhammad clearly broke that and was just off. No one back for safety. Just easy for them. And here they're going for 2. And it's going to be fumbled at the snap. I don't think they got it, and they didn't. So it's going to be 6-0 Cleveland to start it off in the first quarter with 9:06 remaining. Now, if El Camino wants a home playoff game, which they clearly do, they really got to manufacture some offense. Also, their defense really has to at least stop Cleveland for at least for 2 plays next possession. Because I still think El Camino won't get more than 17 points tonight, and if you're going to hold Dynasty, you got to hold Cleveland early in the game.
Oh, here's Smithy. He didn't open up soon enough. No, it's not dating because I dropped right in his hands and he was almost 3 yards.
Now here we go. We're going to have McCabe Barber instead carry out this return, it looks like. There you go. And now here we go. Here's the kick. It's going to be fielded again by Monaco. No, he muffs it. McCabe Barber gets the ball, and he has a small little hole. He's going to try to burst through it. And he gets to, it looks like a little past the 30 to like the 31 or 32-yard line. El Camino needs to manufacture some yards here. My advice is move the ball forward. If you continually move the ball forward, you can slowly go up the field and hold and make your defense rest some more and make this game go more your way than Cleveland's way. You need to lead in time of possession in this game, especially if it's a low-scoring game. El Camino needs to get some long drives lasting more than one first down or 2 first downs. Corner formation. There's going to be a handoff to Tyrese Connor. Finds a hole. Juking out a couple guys. And he's going to get the first down and a little bit more. Gets to almost the 45. He might have gotten it to the 45. And that will be a first down for El Camino.
Chase the other way.
Also, another way for El Camino to get some yards on to get some yards on Cleveland is just to do some little RPOs. It looks like their defense might fall for some little RPO right now. They're very shifty towards one end of the field. RPOs will work really well here for El Camino. Also, look at Labra, one-on-one coverage mismatch right there at the corner, I believe, and get him on a slant. Play action looks very nice here. Monaco is shifting to the right, Moshi. Hand off Tyrese Connor. He's going to get 2. No, now 5. Good job fighting for yards. Actually got 7 there. Really good job fighting for some yards after contact there. Good job by El Camino's O-line so far in this game. Doing a good job on the run game. Averaging about 4. Now second down short. I would keep it to the ground. Here, if I was El Camino, maybe an RPO at most for the pass, but I would keep it on the ground, keep it safe. Especially right now, 7:30 left in the game, in the first quarter. Abajian hands off to Lattimore. Lattimore gets it back to the line. No, they won't give it to him back to the line. 2 line judges have it at about 2 yards of a differential. Who will get the spot? They're going to give it. I guess the ref's going to put it in between both of them. It's going to be third down at about 3 or 4. Well, in my opinion, I give it to Tyrese Connor. He looks like the better back early in the game. Get him on a little inside zone, get it to the outside. Well, also the inside zone gives you an option to get it to the outside or inside. It's kind of like a draw play. And if you were to pass the ball, I'll give it to Monaco on a slant right here. On a play action. It looks like the linebackers would bite. Go. They hand it off to KJ Lattimore, and he does not look like he's going to find a hole. And he does it. Good tackle there by Kareem Muhammad, the captain of this team. And you can tell why. He's making a big presence on the offense and defense with the first touchdown and a huge third down stop. El Camino looking like they're going to go for it here. Bringing in tight end number 7, Jamil Thomas, and McKay Barber. Taking out Tyree Connor and taking out
Sam needs to stay outside of
KJ Lattimore. Right now, 4th down. I would like a hard count if I was El Camino. Really try to make Cleveland jump here. Get the 5 yards free. You can make a red play to the right here if you're a Baji. It looks like you have the numbers on the right side. Looking, passes it to Tyrese Connor, and he was short anyway. It looks like Cleveland's going to get the ball back. Not really understanding that play call there by El Camino. You got to get to the first down, at least make a pass to the first down yard marker there for El Camino, and they've got like a yard short, but still he passed the ball before the line of scrimmage. I would have rather had a QB draw, get some more numbers. El Camino really had more numbers on the right side than Cleveland did, and they didn't utilize that at all. Now we got Cleveland. And weird formation, but they've been making it work. Good tackle there by El Camino, by Nicholas Trafton, junior outside linebacker. Good job by him, wrapping him up early. Only a 3-yard gain. You really got to watch out for number 8, Muhammad. That's the main guy. El Camino, they got to realize if they blitz here, they're going to leave some gaps open. Here we go, Muhammad on the run. Gets to the outside. Don't let him break. And he gets to the first down. Now, El Camino, even though they think that blitzing will stop the run. You really gotta go play some zone. At least do a zone blitz so that you have some safeties out back. Because if he breaks a hole, he is off right now. And El Camino's really gotta go pinch. They gotta pinch and then have the corners get flats and have safeties really get their zone. Because I'm telling you, if the running back breaks your one guy right now on this blitz, he's off. Go pass Lattimore. You can see no safeties out there, and he breaks it, and he gets to the 10, almost to he gets to the 15. Looked like he got grabbed in the face mask too. Now this is what El Camino's really gotta do. They really gotta have people out back on the safety because once he breaks one little tackle, he's off. You gotta play zone right now if you're El Camino. Really struggling on the run defense here. Now here should be El Camino's mentality. They know they're going to give up some yards on the run. Just maintain it to less than 5 at this point. You're giving up to 10 to 12 each time. You've got to be able to play some zone blitz here for El Camino. Looked like a false start by Cleveland. By number 71, Jonathan Moon Jr. Now, if you're El Camino's defense, you really gotta protect outside. Out of a pinch defense right now. Get some zone deep, too, because you don't want to let this run go forever if you miss one tackle. El Camino's been missing tackles. So it's gonna be a toss to the right side, and a tackle there by Tyler Gordon. A little high, but he got him down without using the horse collar. Good defense there by El Camino. El Camino's defense has to stay with two mentalities. It's either blitz and make your tackle when you get your one-on-one, or you got to go zone blitz. Blitz 6 up there, but then you got to have the rest on the zone.
That's what
You know this was going to go to Muhammad on the left side. Everyone knows that's going to happen. Oh no! It's going to be a fake toss and run, it looks like. I don't know who got that. It looked a little hard for me to see. A first down and goal now for Cleveland. It looks like it might have gone to actually Muhammad after all. Sorry for the tilt of the camera. We have a weird angle from where we are. We don't want you to get a glass window right in front of your face. So this is like the best we're probably going to get for you guys. But you've never seen this angle before of a football game. Probably. Go Cleveland. Give me a handoff to the right side. No, it's going to be a toss play. And it will be a touchdown for Cleveland. It's going to be now 12-0 Cleveland. El Camino really getting beat on defense, and offense has been rather bad early. They had something going early, but haven't gotten any points to show for. Oh wait, yeah, you're right. Sorry, the game clock is still on. And now the 2-point conversion is good. Now it's going to be 14-0 Cleveland. And I'm not going to change what I said. El Camino, I really think that Cleveland's defense is very dominant. And I don't think they'll give up more than 17 points for El Camino. So it's either El Camino's got to prove me wrong, or El Camino can't give up any more points to Cleveland. And it really doesn't look like that's going to happen right now. Cleveland's offense has been running through El Camino's gut every play. They've been managing to break tackles, and that's pretty much all Cleveland's run game is all about. Break one tackle and you're free. Because you know your team, the other team's going to blitz you. El Camino's been blitzing all game. They've been blitzing all game, and once El Camino blitzes, they miss a tackle. Running back is free for a touchdown.
Get ready.
El Camino for the return. Looks like it's going to go to KJ Lattimore. No, it's going to go to McKay Barber. McKay Barber's going to try to look at the right side and see if he can have a hole. He's going to have someone one-on-one on him, and he breaks it at the 40. Actually, he broke that too. He's at the 40 to 30. And oh, he went out of bounds. He would have been free. 2, 3, 4 missed tackles there. However, I think I see a flag. Is that a flag right there, Christian? You see that?
Flag.
There is a flag. So there is a penalty on the play.
There's a flag.
Now, it looks like the penalty, I don't know who the penalty will be on. I don't want to assume, but there is a penalty on the field unless if that was an accident. And I guess it was an accident because there was clearly a flag on the field. And I guess it didn't mean anything. Sorry, guys, for that. But it looked like there was a flag on the field. There was in there. I guess there was no penalty. El Camino looking for his first pass play of the game. McKay Barber wide open. Takes a hit and loses the ball. Now, was it forward motion or not? Did the ref blow the whistle? Doesn't look like it. And it was forward motion.
Yeah, it's us getting under.
Now, referees are going to say it was by motion, forward motion. They ruled the play dead. Then Barber fumbled the ball. So El Camino's going to get a first down, but McKay Barber's really got to hold on to that football. He almost gave up the ball to Cleveland right there. Got very lucky that the refs called that to El Camino's side. Shotgun formation for Abajian. To the right of him is Tyrese Connor. It's going to be a pitch to Tyrese Connor. And he finds a little hole. Can he break it? And he gets some yards out of it. He gets 5 yards out of it. They're now in the red zone for El Camino. El Camino in the red zone has been rather, I would say, clumsy. They always fumble the ball, it seems like, on their own. It's not even the defense making them fumble the ball. It's just on their own. Honestly, I like Tyree Connor on the left side, looking like a one-on-one coverage. No.
He got scared right away. So.
Looking, Tyree Connor left side. He gives it to him. It's double coverage. Oh. Really can't make that throw, Baji, and that's a poor decision throw. 2 guys on Tyree Connor. He tried to juke the defenders by looking another way before he threw it, but really not an open receiver there. 1:35 left in the first quarter. El Camino needs to score here to get back in the game, get some momentum going into the second quarter. It's going to be a 3rd down and 3 for El Camino. I really like the slant route there last time by McKay Barber. I wouldn't be surprised if they do that again. Linebackers have been biting on the run or they've been going really deep for a deep route. This is the first time that you will see Aracius Johnson tonight. 35 out there on the wing, on the trips. Go looking deep to Monaco, was wide open. He passes to Tyree Connor. Tyree Connor on the slant was a pure bad read by Abajian. Wide open Monaco on the streak in the end zone. No one on him. Gotta read that, Abajian right there. It's not 4th down and 3. Gotta be calm, gotta read correctly. He missed a wide open Monaco in the end zone. No one on him. It looks like when they're stacked in packages, Cleveland's been having trouble detecting who's their guy. I would stack up in packages of 2, 3, and 4 and just do a simple route combination. Someone will be open. I almost guarantee it. I won't go to Tyree Connor, even though it looks like he might be open on his own island. I'll give it over to Monaco. Go looking on the right side, gives it to Aracius Johnson. Johnson gets the first down. Some more. Can he get the touchdown? No. But he's at the 5-6 yard line. Very good job by Johnson getting the ball. Doing a really good job on the hitch route. It's going to be first down and goal for El Camino. Johnson making a big presence out there. 6'5", 183. I would give him a fade route right here. Go hand off. Tyrese Connor, and he gets through. Touchdown El Camino. Very good drive there by El Camino. Really got through Cleveland's defense there with the pass. Really good route formations. But some improvements for El Camino. Avajian's got to find his read on the first time, not on the second time. Had a wide open Monaco and shouldn't have thrown it to Tyree Connor earlier. Now let's see, Anthony Rea on the extra point. Actually, this tilt gives you a better view of the kick. High snap, kick is up, and kick is good. 7-14. This one's really looking like a game here in Cleveland. Definitely better than what you're going to see on Monday Night Football for sure. Now let me check on that score. I'm going to check on Monday Night Football for you guys for a quick little score update. Now let's see Rhea tonight on a grass field doing a kickoff. Might have a little bumpy step up.
Wait, Daniel in the queue?
Now, El Camino's defense has not made a stop yet, so you can't win a game if you don't make a stop on defense. El Camino's defense really has to make a stop.
No, he hasn't gotten beat, but he's not flying up to stop it.
Now, with less than a minute left in the first quarter,
That extra 4 yards.
you have Cleveland going to be getting the ball. But no, I might be wrong. I mean, this Monday Night Football game looking pretty good. 14-17 Steelers are winning right now, but if the Dolphins win tonight, that will be their first win of the season. But that would still mean they'll be winless on Sundays. There goes Rhea on the kick. It might be out of bounds, but it goes in. No, it goes out of bounds at the 1 yard line. It looked like it could have gone either way, but the ref saw it closer to me, so I give him the benefit of the doubt, and it went out of bounds before the end zone. Now Cleveland's going to get the ball on the 35-yard line. El Camino's defense really got to pinch in the corners right now. Allow the holes for your linebackers to make tackles in the front. Tyler Gordon's going to be very huge on this drive. He's got to make the most tackles for your team right now. You know that your linebackers haven't been making tackles early. Got to have... It looks like they moved Nwobi to safety. You got to have Nwobi and Tyler Gordon make some tackles here. Oh, play action. Looking to the side, and it was dropped.
That was a great ball.
Good throw, but dropped by Muhammad. One of the rare times Cleveland's going to throw the ball today, made a nice throw, but was dropped by Muhammad. You can tell why they run the ball a lot. It's a lot easier for them. Have a great O-line. They just use their O-line to get all their yards. All these O-linemen are probably going to get to college and play some good football in college. They have a very good O-line here at Cleveland. So it's going to be
Who's missing that freaking block?
a long rush play. Looks like direct snap to number 5. Yeah, number 5, Caleb McCattery. Junior, 5'10", 185. Pretty shifty guy, short and stocky. There we go. It's going to be a 3rd down and long now. El Camino finally holding Cleveland to their first 3rd and long. Now is the time that you could make a tackle, at least midfield, not be worried. An injury by Cleveland. They want him to go out of bounds. He wants to go down. Looks like he can't go to the side. I don't know what's going on here. And it's the end of the quarter, I guess?
No. No gun with Angelo.
And now it'll be, I guess, the end of the quarter on a very weird fashion. Here on ECR Live, we've seen a lot of weird things. That was probably the weirdest way a quarter has ended for us.
That was quite strange.
That was quite strange.
Was the player injured or?
Yeah, the player was injured.
Why did he get off the field?
Well, he couldn't get off the field. That was the problem. But then he just stood there.
All right.
And I guess the quarter ended. And that's why they didn't want him to go down, because if he went down, then it would have been a timeout.
Bingo, yeah. That's one for the books.
That is one for the Bucks. Power on it.
You got it.
Now, after somewhere at the end of the quarter, we're going to have our second quarter start with a 14-7 lead for Cleveland. All by 2-point conversions. One missing, one making, and then that makes it 14. And El Camino does it the traditional way by making an extra point, making it 7.
Yeah. 37. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh yeah, Cody's video.
There we go. We got a run already that started off. Good 7 yards. And they're going to go for it on 4th down, I think, Cleveland. Is Montgomery hurt, or is he just stumbling on his feet?
Oh, shit, he gave him that.
Is Montgomery shaken up? Or yeah, it looks like he's a little shaken up here. Now El Camino, this is a very, very Cleveland favored play right here. 4th down, you just got to move it forward. Cleveland's been doing a very good job gaining at least 5 yards a gain right here. I think this is an easy play for Cleveland. Cleveland pounds the rock, uses their O-line to force himself forward. Good play right there by Caleb McCattery, and 1st down for Cleveland. Almost at midfield now. Cleveland running down the clock, easily winning tonight in time of possession, and really just making El Camino's defense more and more tired every play they have. And then Cleveland getting more and more strategical after every play. Looking very good for Cleveland so far tonight. They'll hand off inside. And that should be at least a penalty for the high hit there for Salahuddin, but there's none. Handoff there was to number 42, Samuel Orlea, 5'10", 190. What you see in this game is that there's a lot of short guys, short and stocky guys getting the inside handoff, sneaking under the coverage. Other than Muhammad, who they think has the ball. Now's a perfect time for Muhammad. Got a behind the line snap right there. You got to give it to Muhammad. Give it to your big guy. No, it's going to be a play action. All the guys are covered. And there's a sack by El Camino.
What is he running so deep for, like? That's what I mean. You got to just...
Chesla Caillou with the sack. Normally used as a running back. This time used as a defensive end. Running fast, it looks like. And got number 20, Gabe Goyes down. Now 3rd down and super long. This is what El Camino needs to do. Push Cleveland back so then their running game becomes more and more useless. And right now, they don't look like they're going to run here on 3rd down and seemingly forever, at least 17. So 3rd down and 17 here for Cleveland. Really took away their run game. I would have 3 safeties right now, not 2, but I would at least be dropped back. Here goes, going to run to Muhammad. And tackles. And gets like about 1 or 2, and now you gotta make Cleveland punt the ball. I mean, I would think they'll punt the ball on 4th and there's a penalty. Looking like it's gonna be on Cleveland. I don't know why El Camino would get a penalty here. It looks like Cleveland might have had a substitution problem. Now, a penalty's going to be on Cleveland. It looks like they're going to punt the ball here. Looks like El Camino might get the ball on their side of the field to start it off, and that'll be very big. Let's see what McKay Barber can do on the kick return.
The audience is very alive, I see.
Audience is very alive tonight. Also set up a little bit shorter. It is Tyree Connor, I think. I can't really see the number from here. Here's the kick. It's a good kick right there.
Round 13.
And McKay Barber fumbles it, muffs it, gets the ball. Now trying to break something out of it. Has Monaco in front of the block. Good block by Monaco. And McKay Barber brings it up to the 46, 47 yard line. So McKay Barber just takes it out of a terrible play to it looks like an okay return. No, 8:40 left in the first half. El Camino has a chance to tie it all up right now.
That was amazing. Better than expected. Right there, that fumble.
I think this has been a very interesting game early. Looking very good so far.
El Camino has a lot to do to catch up right now.
Now, if you look lower on your screen, you can see Kareem Muhammad's a little hurt right now. That's interesting to see for later. Now Bajian looking left has it gets Tyree Connor.
Ball with the Packers.
Okay, Bajian got a lucky one there again, but also gotta go with the read right there. He should have gone to Labra on the left side right there. Labra wide open.
We had two Packers standing on either side.
Tyler.
No,
Either side.
Tyree.
One of them
Yeah.
puts a hand up. There's no pressure.
So it's gonna move the chains there, but Abajian got a little lucky there on the Tyree Connor catch. Now Abajian, shotgun formation to the right of him, Tyrese Connor. Looking to the left side, gets Tyrese Connor on the pitch play. Abajian got absolutely crushed. Tyree Connor breaking tackles, has a hole, and he's off! El Camino scores! And now we're almost tied pending the extra point. Abajian took a hit though. He's probably gonna have to get checked on that one. But right now it's 13-14. El Camino against Cleveland, and not just one, but we got two good Monday Night Football games. If you have a split screen on your TV, I would put it on this game and the Steeler game. Steeler game's 14-17 in the fourth quarter. That's a good one. This one is 13-14, pending the extra point, which would be 14-14. What a game we have here in Cleveland.
Yeah. On the side.
Oh, there's a bad snap. Reyes just going to hold on it, and that's a point right there. They just lost because of a bad snap. 13-14, Cleveland has the lead now. Now El Camino going to kick it off to Cleveland with 7:51 left in the first half. El Camino's defense finally figured out a way to stop. The only thing about Cleveland is that it's not that you don't need to stop them all three downs. You really have to stop them on first and second down, bring them behind the line of scrimmage, 8 yards or more. Then third down is really easy. You just got to play zone defense. Just find whoever has the ball, have a bunch of people, tackle them in between 6 and 7 yards, and you got them down way before the first down. Now, Muhammad looks like he's a little better. I thought he was a little shaken up over there, but he will be returning the punt on the kickoff, it looks like, from Rhea. Now, Rhea on the kickoff. First one went out of bounds. Second one goes short, really short. And Cleveland just doesn't move forward. And number 6, Daryl Coleman, just goes nowhere. El Camino turned a kind of a pooch kick by Rhea into a good stop there. And that'll make Cleveland start at their lowest part of the field so far today. At the longest part of the field that they'll have to go through today. Looks like he's down at the 22, 23 yard line. Rhea really having a tough time on the grass, it looks like, tonight for the kickoffs. Looks like it's a little bit patchy where he's kicking from.
Yeah, he's coming in.
Now in the running formation is Cleveland. Passing, it looks like, but no! Gets sacked. Big sack there by number 4, by Talib Salahudin. We're 6'5", 175. You can make some nice sacks and very quick, very agile. Talib really got quick there. Second down and now 16. That's what you need for El Camino. El Camino out bringing the heat right now. Go. It's going to be a fake handoff. Then it's going to go short to Muhammad. Muhammad gets very short yards. Can't really bring a tackle to Cleveland and can't really get any holes there as Muhammad. And now it's going to be third down and long. That's what El Camino needs. Very good job by El Camino defense holding Cleveland back. Third down. Now you can play some relaxed zone coverage. You can finally let Cleveland do whatever they want to do. Manipulate you early. But then you can all huddle up on the guy who has the ball. Once you know who has the ball. It's a little bit complicated. But they do sort of like triple options every play. And now if it's really long, you can see who has the ball a lot easier than if it's short yardage and you need to get the tackle early. You might get the wrong guy. Now, El Camino really needs to watch who gets the ball. They do. They all clump up and they get the guy down. Now I got to see who it was. Got the ball. We got Talib Salahudin on the good tackle there, but it was by, it was again, number 6, Daryl Coleman. Now, Coleman doesn't really get much there, but you see that El Camino waited to see who got the ball. You're able to see very easily who got the ball because it was farther back. You're allowed to let whatever deception that Cleveland went to early and all wrap up around the guy who got the ball. Very good job by El Camino. 13-14 game. Very interesting. At 5:40 left in the first half. Going for it on 4th and long, it looks like it's Cleveland. I don't get this decision at all, but are they really going for this, or they should be punting? This doesn't make much sense to me at all. I guess they're thinking of something, and that'll be a delay of game. Delay of game? Actually, no. Timeout. Cleveland. I think that the Colts play when they had 2 guys out there for a punt is much better than going for it on 4th and it looks like 8 on your own 30, actually 22, 23 yard line. That play doesn't make much sense to me. I would, if I was El Camino go zone defense here, I would be not have one guy back there for a kick because you don't want them to punt it on you, pooch punt it on you, and get you stuck at the 20-yard line. I'll go same defense as before, bring one of the linebackers, put him back there. Who would have been a linebacker, probably like a safety, put him back there at like around the 50-yard line and have, it will be pretty much 3 safeties. So you could tell if they run the ball quickly. Or what Cleveland could do, they pitch the ball backwards a lot. They could pitch the ball backwards and kick it from there. See what could happen from there, but I don't understand the going for it. Hopefully they kick the ball because Cleveland's been playing very smart this game so far. I don't see why they would go for it here. And there they go. It looks like they'll kick it. I think they are going to kick it. They're going to have Tyler Gordon return it because here's the problem. He can't catch the ball because he only has one hand. His other hand's like broken. So they're going to switch him out. Yes, they do. They switch him out with, I can't really see who. I can't see the number that well, but so it looks like a kick. And, it's Monaco back there. That's much better of an option. He drops it. Having a hard time getting the ball. Finally gets the ball around the 20. Finds a hole going down to the 30. Probably going to get down to 35, and he does. Having a very hard time catching the ball is El Camino. Very good punting tonight by 11, Luis Afrana.
All the way back. He's picking it up back there.
Monaco and looks like Malik Barber have a very hard time catching the punts tonight because they're very wobbly, very high, and very deep so far tonight by Cleveland. Good job by them. Monaco really going to play with some energy tonight, trying to get that back. 5:04 left in the first half of this game.
You got Luis back in, no, Brandon? You make that call, coach? Did you make that call? Luis back in, no, Daniel? Coach Adam.
There we go. It's looking like corner formation. Tyrese to the left, and
To get on him.
looks like a lot more to the right. Going to be a play action. Rolling out. You got to throw it out. Good job by Monaco, but it was not intentional grounding. There was a receiver in the area, or he was out of the pocket. One of the two. Now, very big very big improvement there by Abajian from, I would say, the whole season. And a lot of people go like, wow, it wasn't much happening. He threw the ball away. And exactly. He threw the ball away. That doesn't normally happen, but you got to make sure you don't intentionally ground the ball. And he did intentionally ground it. I had a feeling he did. So they're saying in the tackle box, and Abaji is making the case that Tyrese Connor was on the right side and was a receiver that could have got it. And now it's going to be a loss of down because it's intentional grounding, and that's not how you want to start a drive if you're El Camino. 4:57 left in the half. It's going to be Abajian, both corner formation, right and left. It's going to be a passing player here. Oh, wide open Malik Barber makes a nice play.
Gorgeous look.
Really nice catch, one-handed on the back shoulder. Takes it to about the 48-yard line. Now you got to watch out for that hit. Both of them there. Barber looked like he put his head down also. Number 6, Julian Vadalez, looked like he put his head down too. You got to watch out for those head-to-head collisions right now in high school football. Not good for the head. Go, looks like Lattimore breaks the hole. He has an opening. Breaks another safety. Trucks right through him. Now at the 40 at the 30-yard line. Gets down at the 30-yard line. Great job there by KJ Lattimore. Finding the hole and then breaking a tackle and then getting some good yards after contact. Actually, that was the 25-yard line. El Camino hovering around the red zone right now. I didn't think they'll score more than 17. Cleveland's defense was very strong so far this year, but they might prove me wrong. Okay, I like El Camino's offense there. It's starting to roll. Now looking deep, an open Barber, and he makes the play. And he had at least 1 foot down at the 5-yard line. Now, if there was a video review in high school football, I would throw the red flag. But there isn't, and El Camino got a really nice catch there by Malik Barber. I'm on the other side of the field, but I don't know if that was a catch or not. But it was I would say, a nice play. But if he got them both, if he got his foot down, that would be even crazier. But that's a crazy catch I just saw there by Barber. Hand off Lattimore, going quick pace. El Camino, did they get the touchdown? No, they're down at the 1. Falgene just telling Abajian to go quick right now. You got Cleveland vulnerable right now on their defense. It's right now 2nd down and 1 at the 1. Giving it again to Lattimore. Looks like he scores, and he does. El Camino coming from behind 14-0 and now up 19-14.
They scored more than predictions.
They scored more than my prediction. And I normally go by my prediction as normally right, but tonight it looks like El Camino is beating my prediction in the first half. And I'm not surprised. I'm very satisfied right now by Abajian tonight, making a good job. Even though he made some poor reads early, made some really good reads on the last 2 drives, Rhea barely misses it. Kick is no good, wide left. 19-14 is the score.
We need to go in and we need to go on top. Do you have something for this year? You doing this? Yeah. No, don't do that.
Now we got El Camino up by looks like 5, and with 3:36 left in the half, Cleveland's offense has been in a dead stall for the last 3 drives. Also, a little update on Monday Night Football game. Pittsburgh scored.
They gotta be, because that's why we're not getting
14-23, 9-point lead by the
Steelers. But it
Steelers.
doesn't matter. Our guys aren't getting around. We're not pulling to open. Yeah.
Now Rhea having some trouble on the grass here tonight. You could tell there's probably some spots, and he has been really having trouble. Poor kickoff in the last 2 tries. Missed the last extra point. The other one was a bad snap, which is also affected by the grass. So you got to watch out for that. Rhea trying to find a good spot on the grass. Finds it, and now he's ready to kick off. He kicks in the middle, trying to get a little pooch kick. And it might go to El Camino. It's going to be a huge rumble for the ball. El Camino looks like they got it. Yes, they do. Excellent knuckle kick right there by Rhea. Gained the ball up on a little pooch kick. Threw it up for a 50-50 bet, and he got it. When you're split up like Cleveland right there, about 20 yards apart from your line, from like your front of your return and your normal guys, and they're big guys, kicking in the middle, both of them by Rhea. Good job. And now El Camino has a chance to get a 2-possession lead in the first half against Cleveland. Timeout now by Cleveland, and now I almost guarantee that Scott Fier is going to be very, very, he's going to say something to the special teams right now. Fair is the coach of Cleveland.
I don't think we waste Garcia again, coach.
Yeah, Cleveland's in a pickle right now. We need to figure out.
Yeah, you got to figure out what to do. Now for Cleveland, what you got to do is make a stop on defense. They're doing a very good job. They're doing a great job early in the game. Now starting to kind of crumble. El Camino really starting to figure out Cleveland's defense. And for the offense, Cleveland's they did really good early, let up late, and that's really not been a theme for Cleveland this year. It's really been doing good at home, really good at home, sometimes struggle on the road, but really good job on the road so far this year for Cleveland. So it's very weird to me that they're losing this game by 5, but El Camino finding a way to do stuff, finding a way to get a 5-point lead early. Baji and Connor formation here. Now this is purely Connor, both for the Connors today. Give me Tyrese. Connor has a hole. Sharks through 1, finds a hole more on the left side. He gets to looking like the 20. Tyrese Connor finding ways on the break tackles, gain an excellent job getting yards after contact. This game's looked like it's flipped. First 2 possessions, and then they pulled a Freaky Friday on a Monday, and they both completely switched bodies. It looks like El Camino pushing upfield, having good defense, having good special teams now. Cleveland struggling on all ends of the field. Play action pass dropped by Tyree Connor.
Yeah, right now Cleveland's defense is like Swift cheese. There's a lot of holes in there right now.
A lot of holes in the defense, said by Andre Stoza. Now update, Pittsburgh up now 24-14, 10-point lead for Pittsburgh, 12:04 in the fourth. Now we got a Bajan Connor formation again. Hand off there to Tyrese Connor, and he finds a hole on the left side. Can he get the touchdown? Yes, he does. He finds a juke. Huge touchdown there for El Camino. And now that is huge. Now it's a 25-14 lead, up by double digits now is El Camino. 25 unanswered points tonight by El Camino. Now going for two is El Camino, not trusting the extra point here. Hands it off to Lattimore. Just goes right through the defensive line of Cleveland. Easy touchdown now, 27-14 lead for El Camino. And this second quarter, how would I describe it? I would describe it. Oh, I put 17, my bad.
Fair catch. They are allowed fair catch.
I would describe the second quarter as Freaky Friday on a Monday because it's been 14-0 Cleveland. Then all of a sudden, you just score 27 unanswered points like that for El Camino.
For the sake of convenience, I would call this Manic Monday.
And Christian Vargas says it's Manic Monday. What a game it has been here at Cleveland High School. At Grover Cleveland High School, named after President Grover Cleveland. Goes like a kind of squib kick. And oh, Cleveland out of the hole! Couldn't keep his footing. Goes out on the 40-yard line. They get to like the 48 and 43-yard line.
I'm afraid El Camino might be able to get to.
Yeah, I mean, El Camino getting a little bit too happy right there. Their special teams kind of crumbled on that play, let Cleveland get a nice little hole and ran the ball pretty far. I think Rhea could have kicked that higher and then try to see if El Camino could have gone that again on like kind of like one of those pooches, and then it either goes out of bounds or goes to you.
We gotta get this before going into half.
Now, I think I might see a switch at quarterback here. It changed from Gabe Juarez to, it looks like, Daniel Marceau. Go, give it over to your main guy, Muhammad, and he gets a nice little truck. It looks like he gets, no! It looks like El Camino got the ball at the end, but no, they're going to give forward progress. I get these referees love forward progress, but Muhammad's hurt.
Number 8 actually is down right now.
Muhammad looks like he's really hurt right now.
Yeah, he's doing it.
And now he's getting up, but he's certainly tender on his right side, it looks like. He's walking now kind of gingerly, but staying up and walking. Cleveland will go and check on him. It will be 2nd down and 5 now.
For a second, I got really excited. Yep.
Now toss play. Ooh! Excellent run right there. Pushing through the fenders there is number 5, Julian Valdez. Excellent job pushing. Quick acceleration burst at the one cut back right there.
You got one more, right, Coach?
Alright, I'll give it right back to him here. That was check that. That was on McCattery. McCattery did an amazing job there. I'll give it right back to him. So quick, so dynamic. Went right through the El Camino's defensive line and linebackers quickly. All out blitz looking like here for El Camino. And does it work? It does. And I don't even know who got the ball from the beginning, but it looks like Cleveland has the ball at least. I'll see who gets it when the pile unpiles. It looks like it went to number 42, Samuel Orellana. But I had no idea who got that ball from the beginning. You cannot tell who gets the ball. I'll just tell you where it goes, but it's a little hard to see who gets it always. Go. It looks like fumbled at the snap. El Camino forces Cleveland now to be 3rd down and long with 1:07 left in the half. Now, here's your decisions if you're Cleveland. You can make it a 10-point game by a field goal. You can make it a 6-point game with a touchdown. So they're definitely going to want to get a touchdown here. But 3rd down and 11, struggling right now in the run game. Muhammad, is he out still? I don't know. He's walked out twice injured. But I think he's going to be back in the game. He looked like he was okay. Do you see number 8?
Yeah, he's right there. I think he's next to his dad, actually.
Oh, is he hurt? Yeah, he's hurt.
He's hurt, but he's still got a bit of fight in him.
Yeah, he looks like he's going to go back in the game.
Definitely. Maybe after halftime.
They're probably going to rest him until after halftime. Muhammad's been the captain of this Cleveland team so far in this game, really making a presence in the first quarter, scoring a huge touchdown, the second play of the game for Cleveland, and making a big play on the tackle, forcing El Camino to an early 4th down.
Yeah, you can really see why he's captain. He does have the fight in him.
Mm-hmm.
No, just period. We just don't snap like always.
He's getting formed up right now. Oh,
And now here we go, looking to the outside.
Outside with the ball and right in the outfield. They got
What do you mean the outfield? Good play there by Tyler Gordon on right there, Jerry Obego.
Incorrect vocabulary on my part.
Now Andre thinking that we're doing baseball here, but no, we're doing football.
I'm getting ready for the baseball season coming up pretty soon. We'll be live streaming that as well.
Yes, we will be doing the baseball season too. There we go. It's going to be under a minute left. Mercero's doing a much better job at quarterback. And there we go. It's going to be a false start right now for... No, it's going to be an offsides on Elko. Now it's going to be a 1st down for Cleveland, it looks like. Unacceptable offsides there by whoever it was on Elko. I could have sworn it was a Cleveland false start, but no. So on Elko's side, jittered before. Elko on defense here. Toss play to McCattery, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. This is going to be a shootout, an unexpected shootout tonight, I thought.
Egyptians over there without telling them fucking swear.
Now going for the extra point here, Cleveland. 7-point game right now. Their first attempted extra point in this game. Good snap. Good hold. And kick is up and good. 21-27 in the first half of this game. In a game that I thought would be a low-scoring game, which depended on field position. Field position in this game has been completely out of question. And it looks like it's going to be a shootout. Now, Cleveland with a statement drive right there after giving up 27 points unanswered. They now answer with a touchdown. And now it's 21-27, El Camino lead. 50 seconds on the clock. If I'm El Camino, I would try to return it and then take a knee. I would not risk anything right now with a 6-point lead on the road. Right before the first half, I would kneel the ball, go to halftime.
No, that wasn't me.
Now I will be reading comments on questions during halftime. I don't know if there will be any. If there isn't, I guess there isn't going to be any halftime show, I believe. There might be, but I don't think there's going to be much. I think the second half will start very soon. It's a Monday night game, not a Friday, so it's going to be a little different. Now, squib kick is recovered by Lattimore and gets absolutely rocked at the 40-yard line. Not at the 40 with 45 seconds.
He tripped on number 14 actually.
Yeah, I actually tripped on Tyree Connor. Let's look at that highlight.
Yeah,
So it looked like Lattimore had the ball.
he
Tripped and then got hit.
It's unfortunate.
Unfortunate event right there. Probably could have broke it for another couple yards at least. Now, El Camino, you gotta be really safe right now. I wouldn't go. I would avoid the short pass. I would stick to middle and deep pass. Don't let Cleveland get the ball in their own. Oh, fumble! Hold it! Just get. Oh no! What are you doing, Abajian? That's another penalty right there. Now, that's the time that Abajian needs to learn. Just hold the ball, go down, take the sack, then kneel the ball halftime. El Camino needs to kneel the ball halftime. Do not do anything here.
He's passing to a lineman too.
Yeah, it's not. You cannot pass it to a lineman. He's not an eligible receiver. If he did and he caught it, it would have been an eligible receiver downfield. Now El Camino has to kneel the ball here, send it to halftime, up by 6. I think they will do that. The ball is probably saying the huddle. We're gonna kneel the ball, go to halftime, talk about our rest of our game offense at half. Abajian under center, hopefully taking the knee. I would not risk any more plays here. And it looks like he is. Looking like he's going to throw the ball. Throws it to McKay Barber, who's going to get about 10. Now, what I see there is an absolutely useless play. You got 10 yards there with 31 seconds left on the clock. I would very, very, very strongly advise
We have the lead right now.
getting this thing to halftime. Because let's say that thing's picked off, Cleveland could score and get a lead for halftime. Because it's right now a 3rd down and 25. I don't know what you're doing going for this thing at all. Now here we go. We got Abajian, shotgun. Looking deep, throws it backwards to Tyrese Connor, and he gets back to the line and gets wrapped down with 20 seconds to go. If I'm El Camino, I'm letting it roll, but if I'm Cleveland, no, I would let it roll.
Clock's still going right
Clock's still going. Looks like it's going to be halftime right now.
9.
So that'll pretty much be halftime here, unless the Velcro calls a timeout, which they shouldn't.
Yeah, I'm coming for sure.
And that'll be halftime right now. Score is 27-21, El Camino lead. Now I will be answering your guys' questions
So please ask away.
at the half. So let's see our first question. By Gary Gold, do you think El Camino will only go for 2-point conversions or extra points since they've been having kicking problems? And you said with the long snap and kicking game in the second half. My opinion right there, what they should do is they should go for 2, unless if they feel confident enough in unless if they feel confident enough in their snapper and kicker that they can kick it for extra points. But if you're not 100% on the extra point, I wouldn't go for it. Unless if you're up already by 7, then I would kick the extra point, be up by... Actually, if you're up by...
Got it.
It'll depend on the score, but if you're up by 6, and then you want to get the extra point and be up by 7, that might be the better choice. But honestly, I don't know what they will do though. They might kick it. You're up already by 6. You might want to be up by 7.
I just poured closer real quick. It's alright. Yeah. Camera should be back up now.
Now for field goals in the game, instead of going for 4, I think that they should totally go for it on 4th down for the rest of the game. Unless if it would have to be final second to kick the ball. I would not kick field goals in this game. It's not even the long snap or the kick. It's really the grass. It doesn't look like it's good to kick off of, and it looks like Ray's been having trouble with his footing, especially on a field goal. He's not going to have the choice of where he wants to kick it from. if he has the choice where he wants to kick it from on like a final second down and you kneel the ball where he wants it, maybe kick it. But I don't think that El Cabildo should be kicking the ball for realistically the rest of the game. Ray has been very uncomfortable. The grass here in Cleveland. And you can see on all the kickoffs and in all the kicks, he has had one kick which got off clean. And that's because of holes and grass. That's so far our only comment, and there's absolutely no performances out there. So the only thing else to do is pretty much look at the Monday Night Football game. And basically, the Dolphins are down by 10 with 7:23 in the fourth quarter. And it's 14-24. Dolphins have the ball. They're on 28. Dolphins are close in a football game. That's all I have to say.
What is it, you? Drake?
I'm good. That's pretty much it. Other sports going around. There's the World Series right now. Astros up 3-2. A home team has not won so far in this series. The Astros, if they just win one game at home, in the next two, they'll win the World Series. If the Nationals win the next two, they'll win the whole thing. I cannot predict what's going to happen. I think now the Astros are going to win the World Series, but after the first two games, I thought that the Nationals could possibly sweep. So, my opinion, just like in this game, is almost useless. In this game, I thought it would be a very low-scoring game, highly defensive battle, very big on field position. I would have said that Reyes' punch would have mattered a lot tonight, but clearly it's just a weird game of this. A lot of scoring, and it's going to be a great shootout. So, after Monday Night Football, you might want to check out this game for its second half. There's a play under review right now in Pittsburgh, though. But if Miami could somehow win this game, that would be huge because Miami, everyone knows, if you're watching this podcast, you know that Miami Dolphins aren't very good. And it looks like the Steelers got the ball on the Miami's red zone. So the Dolphins are playing like the Dolphins right now. And it looks like they're going to lose tonight against the Steelers. Now let's check out the other sports in our professional sports scoreboard. In the NBA, the Pistons beat the Pacers 96-94. The Knicks beat the Bulls 105-98. The Raptors beat the Magic 104-95. Now, a lot of people are questioning if Lowry, Siakam, and Van Fleet can execute wins for Toronto this year because there's no more Kawhi Leonard. But it looks like they're doing good. I mean, Lowry got 26 tonight, and Siakam looks excellent so far this year. And if you picked on your fantasy basketball team, good for you. I did that, and that's good for me. Other game, 76ers beat the Atlanta Hawks 105-103. Very good games tonight in the NBA. And the Bucks beat the Cavs 129-112. Now, the games that are in progress right now are the Nuggets and the Kings. The Kings are up 53-47 in the first half. Ended. It's halftime. And for the Kings in general, they don't have much following. It's hard to have a following. They're in the middle of Sacramento. The only thing there is government, and clearly shows in their attendance. Always last in the league in the NBA. The Jazz and Suns is tied at 38 with 1:10 left in the second quarter. So after this game ends, you might be able to check out the Jazz and Suns game. Very close game. And that's pretty much it for all the scores for all the games, I think. Well, no, let's check out the NHL because we have another 9.5 minutes in our halftime report. So in NHL, there's only 2 games on tonight. One of them ended already. It was the Coyotes and the Buffalo Sabres. And the Coyotes won an exciting shootout. The Panthers and Canucks is already over. Even though it's in the second period, it's 5-1 Canucks. Florida Panthers not looking too good this season already. More of local hockey, the Kings have been struggling very bad lately. Quick and Campbell have combined done bad so far. Quick has been giving up 4 goals at least every game he started. Campbell's had some good games, but every game for the Kings, they have more shots on goal, but they cannot play good defense. And it's hard for Quick and Campbell to set up and do good at goalie. And we could do a pregame of the World Series, which is going to be tomorrow night, right? Tomorrow's the 29th, yes. Tomorrow night at 5:07 p.m. Steven Strasburg versus Justin Verlander. My prediction will be low scoring because Strasburg and Verlander are the top pitchers in the whole series other than Scherzer, but he's hurt with a neck spasm. And I don't know how, but a neck spasm to take you out of a World Series game seems a little bit of an iffy injury for a World Series game to scratch. But things happen. And just like Kirk Gibson, those players sometimes come back and have big moments. So Strasburg, Verlander. Verlander lost the first game though. So Scherzer and Strasburg won the first game. And that's pretty much it for our wrap up. We have about 8 minutes left till the second half begins. Now, for evaluations on both teams, El Camino has really been doing a great job on passing, running, defense. Special teams has had their moments with their good play on the pooch punt, but other than that, kicking the ball far, kicking the ball where you want it, has not been resulting very good for El Camino. Looking like conditions of the grass, maybe the wind, because I can't feel wind here. I'm in air-conditioned press box, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's windy outside, right, Christian? No wind, so that shouldn't be an issue on the kicks, because Reyes got to put them through, and like no excuses. You got to make your kicks. Yes, there is some hard grass, which is hard to kick out of. I will talk to them later about that though, because it's really hard to kick off some of the grass fields because it's uneven grass, hard to get your footing done, and it looks like that tonight again. And that's pretty much it. Now I'm going to read off some sports news. Now here's a big news for my team, the Chargers. I'm personally a Charger fan, and they're cutting ties. That means they're done and firing Ken Wisenhunt, the offensive coordinator. Now in the middle of the season, when you fire an offensive, defensive head coach, any of those guys, that normally is a sign that you are in deep confusion of what you want in your future, and that's never a good thing. It's never good to fire your offensive or defensive coordinator, because then the head coach has complete control of the offense, and now he's going to lose control on the defense. But for the Chargers, it could work because they have Gus Bradley, a former head coach, as their defensive coordinator. So it's going to be like Anthony Lynn, I got the offense, Gus Bradley, you got the defense, and we got it together. Also, Phillip Rivers will work with Anthony Lynn. Other news, the Patriots say that they leave the door open for Bill Belichick to coach until his 70s. That comes to the surprise of no one. What else is new? Bruce Arians saying that the referees aren't being held accountable. I would have one thing to say to him for that. Well, actually I do. There is a lot to say about that. Is that the referees in the NFL by the fans are very highly ridiculed. I've ridiculed them. All people ridicule them, but they don't have a punishment for bad calls. He wants actual punishment for bad calls. If you don't make a correct call, you should be suspended. You should be fired for making bad calls. And I agree with him on that type of sense. Because if you're not making the correct calls, why are you a referee in the NFL? Bruce Arians makes a very good point with that. Because anyone can hate a referee as much as they want. But if they're making the correct calls, that's a good thing. If they're not making the correct calls, the NFL should be doing something about it. And it doesn't look like they're doing anything about the bad calls. An example is at the Rams and Saints game when they blew the call. It doesn't look like they just made a new rule out of it. The NFL, they should have ridiculed the referees instead of making a new rule for the referees. I agree with Bruce Arians on that. And now we're going to watch some El Camino stretching because there's absolutely nothing else that's on right now in sports. Oh, my bad. Wrong screen. I got you guys. Now here we go. Cleveland's not out there yet for warm-ups, but El Camino is. And the third quarter will start relatively soon. I'll keep you to update. It's recently a field goal in the Pittsburgh-Miami game. Now it's 27-14. But Miami's driving right now. Maybe they could get a quick little touchdown to make it 21-27. Possibly make it a close game at the end, but it doesn't look likely. We still got another 3 minutes and 10 seconds of halftime. It's really just crickets out here, seemingly, because there's not a lot of festivities for the Monday night games, and
Plus, Weezer's not here.
and plus we don't have Weezer tonight. Is also sick. Feel better, Weezer. Cleveland should be heading out on the field. The referees are not heading out on the field. Let me get you to the referees. There we go. There's our referees. Or one referee. And now we got 2 minutes and 20 seconds, and Cleveland's still not out here, so it might take a little bit longer. We got the referees on the bench, but not Cleveland. And we got El Camino warming up, but where is the home team? That is a good question. There's our Whitecap. Oh, there we go. And now Cleveland is starting to take the field. And it looks like the third quarter will begin momentarily in a little over a minute. Three minutes. Okay, so now we're going to add another 3 minutes. Clock. Now, Christian told him I'm going out to the clock. Clock.
And now Ryan is going up to the roof of the press box in order to inform. Yeah, to add 3 minutes to the clock.
Thank you, Christian. Now I'm back. And we got some more pregame. I think that's lackadaisical. We all want some more football, and now I'll just rest a little bit more. It's Cleveland. We all want some more football, right? And it looks like Pittsburgh somehow got the ball back. I don't know how. It's fourth down. So yes, Pittsburgh's going to win tonight against the Dolphins in somewhat a close game. They're going to be now 3-4. Dolphins are going to be 0-7 out of no one's surprise. But a lot of people are like, oh, the Dolphins and Bengals, they could both be 0-16. That would be the first ever time that can happen. No, because the Dolphins and Bengals face off at week 16. So that might be a 0-15 matchup by both of them on week 16. So that'll be very interesting to see who could be the first team to get a win at week 16. Now it's right now 8:22 p.m. and 1.5 minutes until we start our game. Everyone's trying to go back to their sidelines. We're ready for some El Camino football. Cleveland will be receiving the kick down by 6. This is about the best what you can get out of this game. I just love this matchup right now. It looks like a complete shootout. Cleveland really pounding the rock. El Camino really staying balanced, going with both sides of the field, looking so nice. And this is probably the best that you'll get with football tonight, better than the Monday night game at Pittsburgh. But it is definitely the Valley matchup that you want to see tonight because El Camino really trying to get back to 500. Cleveland trying to get a locked-in home playoff game. El Camino still wants to get a home playoff game and might get a chance of doing that if they win their next 2 games and become 5-4. Also, that no contest against Granada is very, very pivotal to that because El Camino could have beat Granada and they could have been possibly 6-4 to end the year if they also win tonight and on Friday against Chatsworth. So Friday we're gonna watch their game against Chatsworth. It's gonna be El Camino against Chatsworth at Chatsworth for an excellent Week 10 matchup in high school sports. Chatsworth is not by the freeway. You don't know where Chatsworth High is, Christian? It's basically right on Chatsworth Street. And now we're back. It is now the second half of this game. Cleveland set off for the kickoff return. Rhea now for the kick. Now, to answer your question, Gary, we'll see if Rhea has found his foot placement a little better on the grass on this kick. See if he can kick it far. Unless if Cleveland still leaves a lot of space open in the middle of the field. I don't know if he'll pooch it again. But if he tries to kick it long, we'll see if he can kick it farther now in the second half if he's found his footing. And then if he does find his footing, maybe you could try an extra point. But I would go for 2 right now if you're El Camino. They've been making them. Ray there kicks it to around the 7. Now returned by Muhammad and gets stiff-armed and goes backwards and now trying to make it going forward and gets wrapped up. No! Muhammad finding a hole, breaking on outside and Rhea on the tackle. Anthony Rhea's first tackle of the year comes in on a big moment. Now, to answer your question, Gary, now I would kick the extra point. Reason being is that Anthony Rhea truly is trying to help out this team as absolute best. And I think that right now, and also the kick was pretty good. It went all the way to the 5, especially on this grass. I would kick the extra point. I do think he will make it. So I would now say, I'll change my answer to yes. Not just because of the kickoff, but because of Rhea's ability of making that tackle, really caring about this team a lot. Here we go, handoff. Good tackle there by Kenny Nwobi. Now, the only reason why you wouldn't kick the extra point, in my opinion, now is because of the snap. Snap's been kind of off this game, and has been this entire year. Good stop right there by Nwobi. Really filling in that C gap right there. Actually, I think that might have been the D gap, but really filling in the gap that he needed to fill out right there. Second down and 10, actually 8. Got a couple there, but good tackling there by El Camino. So Cleveland pitching out to the outside. Breaks one tackle to McGrath, but then a good tackle there by Andrew Arlena. Now it's going to be a third down and 5. And it looks like, is that McCarty who's hurt? It looks like a hamstring cramp or quad cramp.
Definitely an injury on the knee. Say that.
Yeah, you just gotta hope it's not a muscle injury or a tear. You gotta hope it's just a little stinger or a little.
El Camino's nurse is on the side right now.
Now, it doesn't like Cleveland has their own trainer. They just have their coach, but El Camino has been helping out today with that.
All the
player's taking a knee right now, hoping for the best for this one.
Looking like it's a hip injury or a knee injury. It looks like he has trouble with his footing.
Possibly femur? I don't know.
So Lord's gonna say a leg injury on the right side, and now you gotta put in Muhammad. Also, a good replacement for McCarty is number 42, Samuel Arlena. He's been doing a good job this game. He could definitely fill that. There we go. Really crammed up again formation for Cleveland. Go handoff. And that will be a first down for Cleveland. That was handed off to number 3, who's Jerry Abrigo. Gerardo, a.k.a. Jerry, got that. First down and 10 now at Cleveland's own 46-yard line. 10 minutes left in the third quarter.
Yeah, well, diversion. Yeah. Yeah, basically like a 6.
Bill Cleveland giving it to
Pass on.
Orlando, and that's pretty much just because Riccardi got hurt. That's when you put in Orlando. He's doing a good job. Got a nice 3 yards there for Cleveland. Wrapped up there by number 74, Brandon Vasquez. That's Elijah Vasquez's brother, and also his dad is Coach Vasquez. Now Cleveland, again, giving it again to Osweiler, and gets a couple again, so it's going to be third down and a couple. Now, looking at all El Camino's defense really pushing in, maybe you can make a play action if you're Cleveland, or maybe even a counter.
Yeah, no, not right now, but I mean, because backers and safeties are flowing in the gaps of the motion.
Now, what I would do here is I'll do a little play action, send the tight end on a little slant with an all-in blitz right now, looking like from El Camino. Goes to be a toss play that will not get the first down. It looks like it is a yard short. It's going to be 4th down and 1 for Cleveland. Now, Cleveland's O-line's really been giving Cleveland the advantage on this entire game. So I really think that Cleveland could get this 1 yard. But if they don't, that'll be huge for El Camino with 8 minutes left in the third quarter to make a big stop here. Now, I would just give this straight to Muhammad, get that 1 yard. That's what I would do here, just get that yard. Quarterback sneak. Oh, the ball looked like it got lost in the bottom. Now, if the ball was dropped on the snap, that means that the ball would have to be brought back to where the ball was snapped, which basically means that El Camino should get the possession. Yes, El Camino ball. However, even if El Camino didn't get the ball, it should still be El Camino ball, because if the fumble was started behind the line of, at the line of scrimmage, the ball should be placed at the line of scrimmage, which would be El Camino ball.
You saw that? Someone just jumped from the bleacher down to the last one, from the top to the bottom.
Yeah, so at Cleveland, they jump from the top to the bottom in the bleachers all the time.
That's new.
Talk about a tradition that's rather awkward in high school sports, but you know, in Buffalo and Bills Mafia, they jump on tables and break them. I got Tyree Connor on our close side. On our far side, it's Monaco and Jason Labra. Now here we go. It's going to be only Bajan. Now moving Tyrese Connor to the left. Screen pass over there to Jason Labra. Now Labra's looking like he's going to throw it. No, he's going to get hit. He falls. No one got open there, and Labra takes the sack.
He won't be unacceptable. I tell him he should have his hands in front of his football.
Now Labra got down at about a 10-yard loss there.
He's in for David.
Second down and 20 right now for El Camino.
David? No. David's out there right now. Or for Daniel, I mean? He's not playing over, right?
They didn't open it that far. It's fine.
There we go. Bajun with Tyree Connor to his left and KJ Lawmore to his right. Hands it over to Tyrese Carter. No, it's a pass to Jason Labra, who gets about 14, 15, almost there at 15. So it's going to be a shorter third down, about third down and 8. So it's about 12-yard catch for Labra. Really putting Labra in the offense in this drive. And also, Labra's been executing. Even though he took the sack, he did his job, got the ball, and didn't throw an interception. Hand off there to Tyrese Connor. He's going to get a couple there. It's going to be a fourth down and about 4. And this is at midfield about. This is where you go for it if you're El Camino. El Camino going for it. I would really give a switch route here with Monaco and Tyree Connor. Oh, Tyree Connor here on a slant looks like he could easily get open. Or a post. Huge space open at the safety. Oh, it's going to be Tyrese Connor on a run. Doesn't look like he can get it. Oh, God, took a hit at the 50-yard line, and it looks like Cleveland now has the ball.
You can hear it from all the way back here. That
You heard the helmet scratches from here. And now there's a penalty.
That's some head-to-head right there.
No, I don't think it's on the hit, but there's a penalty on Cleveland, but it's going to be after the play, so it looks like Cleveland will get the ball. Oh, if they offset penalties, however. And now there's a penalty on Cleveland's head coach. That one's going to be a penalty on Scott Fair. Scott Fair now committing a penalty. Now the fans are booing the ref's decision. Now this could possibly be a 30-yard penalty, 15 yards for the unsportsmanlike conduct on Cleveland, and 15 for now Falcons giving the refs the word. So it looks like the refs right now are playing ping pong with referees yelling at their faces. Now, Andre, do you still have the flash card of the players, of the referees?
Oh, I actually pushed it out. Christian, can you get the flash card?
I want to see the white cap. It's been a hard day for the white cap. It looked like he's playing ping pong again. Absolutely ripped out by the coaches. But it is now a 30-yard penalty against Cleveland for two unsportsmanlike conduct penalties at different times.
Yeah, right now I think...
One right after the play, one after the penalty was called.
Yeah, the best thing Cleveland could do right now is just behave right now.
Yeah, Cleveland really needs to behave. They would have had the ball at the 50-yard line. Now they're at the 20-yard line.
Right now the ref's not liking it.
Go toss play. Cleveland finds not really much. Gets about 2 or 3.
Let's see the name of the referee for the white cap. That would be...
Ralph Peck has really been getting criticized as the white cap tonight.
Enjoy there, Mr. Peck. You're doing great.
Now here we go. It's second down and 7 for Cleveland. Toss play.
Cleveland found a hole in there. Ooh.
Not really finding much there. Is he going to get the first down? I cannot tell from my view. It's going to be third down and about 5. Run there by Jerry Abrego.
Fantastic on their side.
Now with a little under 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. El Camino leads by 6. There's going to be a false start on the motion, it looks like, by Cleveland. Now will be a third down. And no, it's on El Camino. I thought there was a false start there, but no, El Camino gets the penalty. Now third down and 1. Now Cleveland just needs to get 1 yard here. Gonna give it to the halfback who gets about a yard, and that will be enough for our first down.
4 minutes left on the clock right now, 4:05.
4:05. There's about 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Now Cleveland, if they continue running the ball like this, they will probably have a long drive and possibly take the rest of the third quarter and run plays. Very good for their time of possession, but they really need to get a score here, Cleveland. Cleveland here, looking for a pass, throws it, and it's caught! But now David Arcedo is off at the 20, at the 10 with a chase of Monaco. Monaco brings him down to 5.
No face mask?
Down at the 5, Monaco at the tackle.
Butt face mask, just like Kareem's.
Was that a touchdown or they dropped on the first?
No, at the 5-yard line.
5 yard. Great save, man. Which player was that again?
Well, Monaco got him, but it looked like it was kind of high. Have not called any face masks tonight, the referees, and it looks like both teams have been committing some.
Let's see a replay. Did he grab his face? Ooh, he grabbed
he got him high.
Yeah, he got him really high. It's a bit risky, but
If you're wine dying, he got him pretty high. So here we go, and that's a touchdown for Cleveland. Tie ball game without the extra point. 27-27, third quarter. Now this is the extra point. That means a lot here. Now, like Gary Gold's comment reviews, the extra points been meaning a lot in this game. Rhea missing one. It would have been 28-27 right now. Now looking like they're going for 2 here is Cleveland. Actually, no, they're going to kick it. There's a kick. It's up and it's is that good? Yes, it is. Ooh, barely snuck in, but it is good. And now 28-27.
get on the Taft side for getting that point. Now they're ahead.
Cleveland is winning.
And they
Now talking about a seesaw game, there have been 4 lead changes. 27 unanswered points by El Camino, and then Cleveland says, "No, what? I want some unanswered points," and they get 14 of those. So this has been a chunk game of points. So starts out 14 for El Camino, 27 for El Camino. 14 by Cleveland, 27 by El Camino, and then 14 more for Cleveland. Talk about lopsided quarters, I would say.
Yeah.
Now a 1-point game. Now El Camino losing by 1 to Cleveland, 27-20. This is definitely the most entertaining game we've had so far on ECR Live, and it's on Monday night.
Strange, but
Strange night to have an amazing football game, but it's Monday night for a reason. Here goes the kick. It's starting to be fielded by Barber. Barber taking it down the field. Running hard, gets brought down at about the 32. Not a lot of fans here tonight because it's hard. Monday night, got school tomorrow, got work tomorrow. But if you're here tonight, you're watching something. Or if you're viewing our game on ECR Live, you're watching some game tonight. And also, this game was free.
yeah.
It was a free game to watch because it was Monday game. It's hard to get, and it's hard to make people pay to come out on Monday night. Oh, God, wide open right there. Malik Barber on Abaji's right side. Gotta read that. Oh, it's going to be a handoff right there to Tyrese Connor. I really think if Abajian looked at his defense there, he could have audibled Malik Barber wide open on the right side.
Even after the whistle was blown, he was pushing him.
Go got Johnson on Barber on the right side. Johnson, a huge presence at 6'5". You know, 6'5", 185, being pressed one-on-one. I love that for Johnson right there. Number 35, watch out for that. Oh, a trick play. Hand off to Tyrese Connor. He makes one play, makes another, gets a couple extra. It's going to be 49.
So the audience are yelling holding.
Yeah, we're on Cleveland side, and we're hearing all the bickering to the refs that they've been giving. But also, the referees have not been making much calls tonight at all.
That's true, yeah.
Is it that they want more physical football? I don't think so. I just think that they're just missing the call, it looks like. Go look at Johnson. It looks like Biden's going to give it to Johnson here. No, it's going to be a handoff here to Lattimore. Lattimore has a hole, has another one. He's off. Has a 10. And give me a 2. And yes, he gets the touchdown. El Camino gets the touchdown.
Camera actually almost fell over.
Now 33-28. And this shootout has gone even crazier.
Man, our score predictions are...
My score prediction is way off. I said low scoring game. Low. And this game's been nothing but a crazy high scoring game and a shootout.
So if El Camino can keep this going right now.
I mean, this is going to be... You already know that this is not the way it's going to end. This one could go upwards to 40 points.
Here you see how much...
2 minutes and 2 seconds left in the third. Now, to answer your question, in the game, they're going for it on 2, and I agree with them on this decision completely. Especially up by 5, you want to get to 7. Go hand out to Tyrese Connor. He looks like he got it, and he does.
Oh, he got it, yeah.
He got it
In.
barely snuck in there, Tyrese Connor.
Yeah, it's hard to see from a camera view, but man, he got it in there.
Now our question by our very own Christian Vargas: why were your predictions low for Elko if they won homecoming? My predictions are low on Elko not because of their offense slumping, but because Cleveland's defense has a very good reputation of getting low-scoring games against opposing teams. And last times El Camino's met, they've been held under 20 points against Cleveland. Also, El Camino lost Bryce Metz, their best receiver. So I thought they would get some shortage in points tonight, but not because their offense is slumping. But I thought that Cleveland's defense would make it a close, low-scoring game that would be a position battle throughout the entire game. So good question, Christian Vargas. And now we're back at the game. Penalty on El Camino. Now they're going to have to kick from the 25.
Manning and all them need to scoot up. Their coach came out and scooted us up.
So a penalty on Falgene. Referees really not taking much criticism tonight. They're getting a lot, but they're not laying a lot go to them as they're giving out flags to both refs so far to calm down. You know it's a high-scoring game, high-scoring shootout. You know it's going to be a good game and a lot of bickering to the refs, and I guess the refs don't like it. Here's a kick, it's going to be a squib, and it's just going to squib down the field. Excellent kick by Ray. And now, Cleveland's having trouble getting the ball. Since it fell on the ground after a touch, it looks like it's going to be stopped there at the 25 or 30-yard line. Looking like the 30-yard line right there. Talk about an exciting game right here. 7-point lead for El Camino. Cleveland down by 7, but just scored minutes ago. 1:54 left in the third quarter. And I am very excited to watch the rest of this game.
I'm only counting like 10.
Dude, they have 10 guys.
Well, you're allowed to play with 10 guys. That's not necessarily good because then you'll be losing on the blocks every time.
Exactly.
Now here we go. Number 21, Irving Martinez is now coming out, the fullback.
There we go.
And that's very much needed on the box, especially for a team like this running the ball every down. You got to have a fullback block for you. Cleveland.
Go in.
Nice tackle there by Kenny Nwobi. That was ran by, again, Jerry Abrego. Now it's going to be second down and 5 for Cleveland. .130 left in the third quarter. Now here we go. Cleveland, second down and 5. Lost the ball on the snap. And look, El Camino says they have the ball.
Did they catch it?
Look at the referees. Ball on the ground. El Camino saying that they have the ball. This will be huge. Up by 7. Ball. Everyone's saying El Camino has the ball. No one on Cleveland saying otherwise. El Camino's the ball. El Camino, a big fumble there by Cleveland. El Camino comes up with the ball at the 35-yard line. El Camino only at Cleveland's 35. Now up by 7. Can make it a 14-point game in the
Right now, only a
deep
minute.
third quarter. In a minute, 56.3 seconds left in the third quarter. El Camino now can cash in and really blow apart this game on a massive shootout. Now talk about how the game has been going one way, then another, then another.
This reminds me a bit of the Birmingham game. Where
Yeah,
El Camino had
let's check our score streaks. So we had 14 Cleveland, 27, then another 14. Then right now it's only been 7, but El Camino now is trying to make it more. Snap, hand behind the Lattimore trying to make it some extra yards, and he goes all the way. It looks like he's gonna get into the end zone, but I don't think it'll matter. I saw not one, but I saw 2 penalties on Elko. I saw a hold at the line, and I saw a hold on the side. So there's gonna be a penalty on El Camino right here. There were at least multiple holds there, but
that 5-yard penalty coming in, or
it'll be a 10-yard penalty.
10-yard.
But they're gonna say block behind the back or illegal hands to the face, something to do because there was obviously some holding there. At least a penalty. Monday Night Football is officially over, 27-14. Steelers won. That probably happened a while ago.
Congrats to the Steelers for that.
Labra one-on-one coverage on the right side. No safety to cover there. Might want to look there. Caution. There we go. Terry's Connor, right side, has a hole. Oh! Goes so low there. Tyrese Connor.
Rolled on the crowd, but he's fine.
Now it's going to be a third down and 7. Now probably end the third quarter, but that's just so low right there.
Well, they put a knee and just...
You can't lead with the crowd like that. You got to keep the head up. Tyree Connor, just put his head down. That's so dangerous right there to do as a running back. Third down and short.
10 seconds
And 10 seconds left. This will probably be the final play of the quarter if they even snap it.
I guess go big, go home right now.
And I think they will. Snap. Hand off to Lattimore, and he looks like he'll get the first down. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. What a game we have here. End of the third quarter. El Camino up 35-28, and El Camino is driving.
This is actually a good lead for El Camino right now.
An excellent lead for El Camino right now.
He's keeping the momentum. I can't speak.
The momentum. So this game's has been holding momentum. So let's start it off the beginning of the game. 14 points right away by Cleveland. 1, 2, 3, bang, bang, bang. Then all of a sudden, 27 unanswered points by El Camino. Then flip it again, 14 more unanswered points by Cleveland. Then El Camino got a touchdown just now, but they look like they're driving again. This is just a great game. And you know this game is not even over if El Camino gets another touchdown. Mm-hmm. With all the scoring in this game, you never know until the final seconds.
What do you think Cleveland's plan is going to be now with this much of a lead on El Camino?
Well, right now, Cleveland needs to hold El Camino short. They need to force El Camino to kick a field goal, which they probably went to go for it on 4th down. So Cleveland can still here have the ball up down by 7 with a lot of time to score. Because El Camino cannot kick. And even if El Camino does kick, I think it'll be a mistake because they'll probably miss it. And that will answer Gary Gold's question. For normally, I would not kick the ball because just the snap is too much. I'll rather make Cleveland score from a far away than attempting a kick and a lot worse happening. Here we go, counter formation. Hands off to KJ Lattimore.
Same play.
Has a little bit of a hole, gets about 2 or 3 there. Good quality run right there. Lattimore a little hurt, can't get up. Holding, I don't know what he's holding on, but he's hurt on the ground and cannot get up. 11:44 is the clock.
I got some players taking a knee right now.
Yeah, it looks like it might be a rib.
If he gets up pretty soon. Now, which player is that down right now?
That's KJ Lattimore.
KJ. Oh, I know KJ. He's my 5th period class. Great dude.
Cameraman Andre does know KJ. Oh no, KJ Lattimore. KJ Lattimore Jr. Running back and free safety. Looked like he took one to the rib, and that just hurts. You know when you get hit in the ribs, like can't do much. He gets back up. He looks like he might just want to play right now. Gotta love KJ. Yeah, I would expect to see him again soon. He's already running off the field. He wants to play right now, but has to miss a couple plays for that one.
Yeah, trips away.
Now here we go. El Camino set up. Shotgun formation, trips right. Only Tyree Connor to the left. Why would I go Tyree Connor on the street to the left side? I don't know. Go, looking, Tyree Connor, left side! Caught, touchdown! There we go, Tyree Connor, streak left side. Perfect right there, the one-on-one coverage. El Camino now up. 41-28. No, I was like right before the play, it looked like Tyree Connor had a mismatch right there on the left side, and they exposed it right there. Matthew Bajian giving Tyree Connor the 50-50 ball on the fade. Now here we go. Now the extra point. Now you're up by 13. So now is the time where you can kick an extra point, I believe. Go, here's a snap. The kick is up, and it's good. Good job by Rhea getting it up and good. Now it's 42 to 28, 11:36 left on the clock, and this game's all but over. This game is nowhere near over. You're like, oh, it's 42-28. El Camino's got this in the bag. Based on what we've been seeing in this game, that is not even close.
I still have faith in Cleveland to actually make a comeback right now. It's just individual mistakes is what's holding them back right now.
Well, right now, if it stays this way, El Camino could get a home game in the playoffs, and that would be huge.
Although anything can happen.
It's any given, well, it's normally any given Sunday for NFL. High school is any given Friday, but today's been any given Monday.
No, they're good. They switched.
And Garfield would not approve of that.
What?
Garfield would not approve of that.
About Garfield.
I don't know Garfield.
Hates Mondays.
Do you not know Garfield?
Yeah, I know Garfield.
He hates Mondays.
He hates Mondays. You don't know that?
Oh. Yeah, I don't watch a lot of cartoons, but okay, Andre. Now here goes the kick by Rhea. Now the
Well, he dropped.
kind of squib kick, just drop down. Okay, Cleveland. I feel like special teams today is like okay. Whatever happens, because anything can happen today on special teams.
Got a bit of a boot camp flashback. Drop and give me 20.
Now 11:32 left in the remainder of the game. This is a great game to watch live. It looks like a blowout on the scoreboard, but it's not even close to over in everyone's mind who's been watching this game throughout. This game has been defined by score streaks. Now here we go. Now a bunch of reversals. Cleveland gets clobbered up at the line. Now, if El Camino gets the ball back here, I would make a lot of runs, a lot of long play drive, try to make the clock go down, so that even when Cleveland, gets momentum back, it's too late. Now, second down and 9 for Cleveland. Now, the only thing with Cleveland is that they can't really do trick plays because they've done all of them in the book already in the game.
Exactly.
There we go, Cleveland. They toss it back,
Pass it back.
and they get nothing there by Jerry Albrego again. Gonna be third down and 9 with 10:40 on the clock.
They're just taking a shot off.
Now it's going to be a third down 9, crucial third down. There will be 4 downs here for Cleveland. It's going to be a play action fake. It's going to be a throw. It's going to be caught and it will be short. Good tackle there by Tyler Gordon. Good job by El Camino making sure Cleveland doesn't get the first down by all causes there. Now it's going to be 4th down and 5. And I would say this would probably be the game if they don't get it, but you don't know. This has been an insane game. But this would be a huge blow to Cleveland if they can't get this 4th down. It's 4th down and about 5. It's about even matchup in my opinion. It's who's stronger right now in my opinion right now. Fumble the snap, and it looked like the play was over before it started. Oh, Camino has the ball. They have a chance to score again. And that is huge. El Camino might get more points tonight than they did against Taft. I was talking to an El Camino fan earlier today. She was like, "Oh, I hope El Camino does the same as they did to Taft." And my answer was, "Oh, well, this isn't Taft. This is a very good defense." And Cleveland's defense has been good tonight. They haven't played bad. Just El Camino's been making amazing plays. But it looks like they might actually get as many points as they did against Taft.
Good reminder, viewers, how many points Elko got on tap real quick?
I know it was in the 50s. It was 56 actually. 56. Well, I don't think they'll get the 56 tonight, but they might get to 49. Yeah. KJ Lattimore on behind the back, counter play, and that's a huge tuck right there by Cleveland.
56.
By Samuel Araya. Now, here we go. Now that might be a momentum changer. Now Elko now back at the 45-yard line. First down and forever. Second down and forever. Now El Camino now maybe has a chance.
I see the crowd's supposed to make some chance also down there.
Yes, the crowd is making some chance.
Because that's 10%.
Now Bajian looking around. Now Bajian looking deep. And it is to Labra, and Labra can't come down with it. A little underthrown right there to Labra. Maybe if he got down a little extra yardage, maybe you could have caught it. Also, I don't really agree with the pass play there. You got to run it up by 14. You want to get the clock moving. Now it's stopped at 8:39 on a third down and long.
You really want, if that catch would have been completed, that would have been something else with Cleveland right there.
Well, now Cleveland has some momentum saying, okay, we have some time now to score. If I'm El Camino, I would try to at least complete this. If you pass it, if you run it, good. You get the clock moving. That's what you want. You want the clock to move if you're El Camino right now. 8:39 left in the game. Hand off to Tyrese Connor. And he's going to get about 8 there, and he's going to roll down the clock. They're going to roll the clock to about 8, kick the ball. It's going to be around 7:45 when it looks like it will be Cleveland ball down by 14. And El Camino looking like they're going to go for it here. Now you have more time to let it go, let the play go. You can look at your white cap. See how long you have until until delay of game. They might even call timeout El Camino right before the delay of game. But if I'm El Camino, I would pin Cleveland because you're up by 14 and you pin Cleveland with 7:30 left in the game. I would definitely rather have that than Cleveland having the ball. Now there you go, timeout El Camino. Good job there by the coaching staff of El Camino, playing this smart, letting it go to the final seconds until delay of game, calling a timeout, then deciding what to do. Oh, or did they take the penalty? Oh yeah, they took the penalty, but now are kicking the ball. I like that idea too. I like it more. You keep the timeout just in case if this game goes haywire, which it very well can. Now El Camino, Rhea out to punt the ball. Now I can't blame the grass for this one, especially on a punt, except that the snap is bad, which has been a problem lately with El Camino. Here goes the snap. El Camino is a good snap. Rhea for the kick. And that looks like a good kick for El Camino. Yes, it is. And that'll roll. And that'll be down at the 5. Good kick by Rhea. Excellent job by Rhea. 7:27 left on the clock for Cleveland. 14 points. El Camino did a perfect job right there, making Cleveland have the ball at a bad field position with a lot of clock to go. For a running team like that, that's not good. They move the ball slowly, but they do pacefully. And with 7:27, you don't have enough time to do that twice, especially from here at the 5-yard line. Except if Muhammad comes out with a big run again, but that's highly unlikely, especially since Kenny Nwobi and Tyler Gordon have been making a very good tackles lately.
One coming in the field.
7:27 is the time on the clock. Cleveland huddling. Can't really throw the ball long here. They don't have anyone go wide. They're a numbers team. Try to find numbers in the box and make a play out of that. Let's go. Good tackle there. Joint tackle there by, looks like, Sam Bruce and Nicholas Trafton. Now, clock is continually rolling. See, like about 30 seconds of play right now, especially from here at the 5-yard line. You have no chance in scoring 2 times. 7 minutes on the clock for the game. 6:55. See, it's just continually rolling. And for a running team like Cleveland, this is not the way they want to do it against El Camino. Now, here we go. Looking, play action, pass, gets sacked. No, rolls out of it, throws it deep. And it might be caught. Yes, it is. It's caught by Cleveland. No, it's dropped. Incomplete. Huge play there by Tyler Gordon, ripping the ball out. And that just changed the whole momentum of this entire game. This game was,
that would have been a beauty.
it was El Camino sacked Cleveland. Then Cleveland gets an amazing throw off. Gets the catch. And then Tyler Gordon with the game momentum.
I think you're too far back, actually.
Yeah, it just looked like he got sacked once. Let me know when the play is going.
Play spell start right now?
No.
Ooh,
There you go.
down.
Absolutely nowhere. Now it's going to be a 4th down and forever. This would be the game.
Alright, the replay is on right now.
Now, it's going to be 4th down and long. I'll watch the 4th down now. In between the next play, I will watch this replay. But that was an insane play. Now, if I'm Cleveland, I'll call a timeout here to make a play. 4th down and 10. 6 minutes and rolling. Like, you need to get a play now. I'd risk a timeout for that easily. If El Camino gets a stop here, run the ball, game over. Cleveland, passing, and gets fumbled. Gets strip sacked. No, he just keeps the ball, and now it's going to be at the 5-yard line. El Camino has the ball at the 5. Looks like El Camino will get the win tonight with 5:50 on the clock. 42-28. Now let me